Putski gets a reasonable reaction from the audience. During Savage's entrance, Monsoon waxes lyrical about how Savage can't be led to the ring by a manager if he's walking in front of them. Ventura asks if Monsoon ever had a female manager, to which Monsoon says absolutely not. Ventura argues that Monsoon has no ability to know where Elizabeth should be then, to which Monsoon argues that he's just following correct etiquette. A funny little commentary argument as the entrance happens. Ventura claims to have helped Savage prepare for the tournament, and as such Savage has had 3 brains working together to help him instead of just himself and Elizabeth, before claiming to know a lot about Ivan Putski? I know it's a joke, but who the heck is Ivan Putski? Who the fuck is that? Ventura's going for the belittlement effort is typical heel commentator behaviour, but just kind of felt left field. He claims to have helped Savage prepare for the tournament, implying helping him with things like endurance over all the matches of the night. But at no point during the training did they know who was fighting who, as the fishbowl was only brought into play the day before. So unless Ventura has books of strategy for every single wrestler in the tournament, he's not going to be able to help him as much as he claims. Furthermore, if this was all true, that also means he knows how to take Savage out. Who's to say he hasn't been helping out other wrestlers and backstabbing Savage, for both his trust and his money? Ventura still refuses to call Putski by his name, which indicates a sort of anti-Polish name disorder. Randy Savage is immediately up to bad guy antics, including, but not limited to, running out of the ring, abandoning Elizabeth in the process, spitting on Putski, and running from the ring at nearly every opportunity. Putski's doing the heroic side of things by flexing, spitting on Savage in return, and generally being really strong. Monsoon points out that there's no turnbuckle padding and that it's coated with tape. Much to my surprise, this actually appears to be true. Given that Savage had just had his bonnet bashed on the turnbuckle seconds prior, this spot, amongst others, immediately becomes more dangerous. I wonder why they didn't have any turnbuckle pads. This match was solid, with Putski doing most of the beating throughout the match. Savage continues to be a dirtball by throwing himself through the ropes and gouging Putski's eyes before Putski lays a beating on him for the majority of the match, until Savage sneaks a roll up with his feet on the ropes. With the 3 count secured, Savage and Elizabeth tail out of the ring and disappear into the back, with an angry crowd going nuts, disgusted with his behaviour, and they jeer him out of the arena. It is very noticeable throughout all of these matches that there is a major time constraint, as nearly every match feels like it's over before it's had a chance to begin. Theoretically, there should be 14 matches on the card, which is considerably more than the first WrestleMania, and they probably have around the same time to do it. Plus they need considerable time at the end for the Hogan-Piper match. These matches feel like a precursor of sorts to Speed, the 5-minute match style that WWE puts on X now, or Twitter. Needless to say, the matches aren't going to run too long, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it would be nice if the wrestlers really got a chance to shine before having to piss off again. Vinnie McMahon is back and is reviewing the results when Nikolai Volkov comes in.